Yo, 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 mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hopefully you're all doing well, man. Oh boy, we're back, baby. We're back on here. Man, it's been about what? It's been 8 days? Has it been 8 days? Yeah, it's been 8 days. Oh boy. Wow. That was not fun. But I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you're all having yourselves a very fantastic day. I hope you had a fantastic New Year's Day and New Year's Eve, and of course the rest of your Christmas and all the other holidays. Hopefully you're all doing well and ready for this new year. I wish you all nothing but the best this year. You guys are the best. I love each and every one of you. You guys are my rock for sure. All right, we're back on here. Feels a little bit weird, but we're back. All right. We got Sixers and Bulls tonight. And, well, also, the other person that's back besides Larry is Embiid. So that's great. So that is really, really awesome. And they're going to need Joel Embiid to have a very dominant performance tonight. It would be really nice for, them to close out this 2023-2024 season against the Bulls with a win. So they lost their first 2 games against the Bulls, and tonight is their last game of the season series. So you got to pull this one out tonight for sure. Yeah, man. So hopefully the Sixers come out victorious. I do want to let you guys know that after tonight's game is done, I'm going to be going back on to Run It Back Philly and DJ Eastwood's pod, and we're going to do a post-game show on there. So we're not going to simulcast it to our channel this time. I think it would be better if we just did it all on his channel because it's his thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'll drop the link down below in a little bit. Just remind me to do that. Or if somebody else can actually find it and just drop the link down below, it should be on runitbackphilly.com or Run It Back Philly YouTube channel. So it should be posted there. So I would actually appreciate that. But yeah, guys, hopefully you're all doing well. Good thing you didn't have to call that stinker of a game on Sunday. Yeah, man, I'm with you. Katie, what's up? Larry, what's up? And who else did I miss? Dark's here. I see Dark's here. I see Mike Green is here as well. Cam, what's going on, man? What is good? Yeah. It feels a little bit weird talking again. It does. I was really not feeling well. I don't know what's going around, but when I tell you that it was like really hard to breathe like the first 3-4 days, it really was. And the runny nose was not fun either. Eventually that happened, but now we're here. So that's what's happening right now. All right, starting lineups. Here we go. Nick Batum is also back for the Sixers. Tobias Harris in the lineup as well. So Joel Embiid playing at the center position. Kelly Oubre Jr. will be starting at the shooting guard for DeAnthony Melton, who's out tonight, and Tyrese Maxey out there for the Sixers as well. And for the Bulls, it'll be DeRozan, Williams, Drummond, Caruso, and White. So DeMar DeRozan out there for the Chicago Bulls. And this should be a game that the Sixers can just go out there and dominate, and hopefully they can win on their own home court. That'd be very awesome. The Bulls are 15-19 on the season, and the Sixers are 22-10. So here we go. Tip-off underway, and the Sixers lose the tip-off. It was between Embiid and Drummond, his former teammate. And the Bulls are going from right to left. Sixers are going from left to right. DeRozan trying to find Drummond inside, and Drummond gets it stripped and stolen away by the Sixers. Tobias Harris came up with the strip and the steal. So we're underway. Oubre Jr. with an elbow jumper. He puts it up and puts it in. That was just from the foul line extended. So 2-0 Sixers start. There's Alex Caruso out there. The Sixers are targeting him for a trade at the potential deadline. That's somebody that they're keeping their eyes on. And we have a foul called against the Sixers. All right. The gang's all here. The gang is all here, man. What's up, Hardcore for All? How you doing, man? I love you guys, man. You guys are the best. All right. The Bulls they were 4-12 in the month of November, and that didn't really have a good December either to their standards. Alex Caruso gets it and puts up a shot, and it goes in and out. Sixers get the rebound. So we're a minute underway. Harris hands it off to Embiid. Embiid back to Harris. Harris goes inside the post, and they'll swing it around the timeline and finds Embiid. Embiid with a step-back jumper from the foul line. No. Batum volleyballs it back outside to Oubre Jr. One more to Maxey on the far wing for a triple. It's good. A 5-0 start for the Sixers, and we're just almost a minute and a half into this ball game. DeMar DeRozan over towards the baseline, tries to go up with a little layup, and that's good. Joel Embiid thought maybe that there was a foul or a whistle or something and just was not playing defense. On DeRozan. All right. 10:18 left in this first quarter. Embiid gets it on the post, puts up an elbow jumper, or puts up a little baby hook, I should say, and that's good too. Should all NHL games be outdoors? I don't know. That's not on my mind right now. But I don't know. Do you think that NHL games should be outdoors? I don't. We have a foul called. It'll be against the Sixers. So the refs for tonight, you got Brian Forte, and you have Justin Van Dunn as well, and Sheree Mitchell. DeMar DeRozan's going to shoot a foul shot as we have a technical foul called. And it makes it a 7-3 game, and I believe it's on Nick Nurse. We also have a humidifier in the room, too, so if that's making noise, please let me know. Please let me know. 7-3 Sixers in about 2 minutes underway. Sixers strip it and steal it on the other side. It was Oubre Jr. who tried to get the steal off the inbound, and we have a foul on the other end. All right, let's take a sip of water. We're just getting back into the swing of things. The voice is still not 100%, so we'll probably take some breaks, and we'll be sipping on some tea. We're not pushing it, those types of things. First foul shot by Kelly Oubre Jr. is up, and it's in. So Kelly, averaging 13 points per game this season, 4 rebounds, and just less than 1 assist, 0.8 to be exact, per game. Was drafted by the Hawks back in 2015 as the 15th pick and played for the Jayhawks, the Kansas Jayhawks, that is. Second foul shot's good. It's 9-3 Sixers. They're up by 6. DeMar DeRozan going up against Tyrese Maxey as DeRozan tries to pass it out to Kobe White, and White gets it at the Toyota sign. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. White all the way back outside for a 3-point shot that's just off the mark for Chicago, and the Sixers have it back. Embiid with the outlet pass to Harris for 3 on the far wing, and that goes in and out. Sixers are 3 for 5 from the field, and the Bulls are just 1 for 4. DeRozan with an elbow jumper, and he's fouled again. He's fouled again. What's up, Mike? What's up, Snowman? How you doing, my guy? How are you? Thanks for coming on here, man. I appreciate it. We've been playing phone tag, dude. I guess I have to keep my Discord notifications on. All right, we'll refresh this. So it's 9-4. Sixers have Maxey who has 2 personal fouls. Sorry I didn't start this, guys. I just realized that. I'm sorry about that. Second foul shot is up and in. That's good. And it's now 9-5. So the Bulls down by 4. Both teams combined are 5 for 5 from the line. So Sixers are going from left to right. And, of course, the Bulls going from right to left. Batum has it. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. He'll find Embiid on the far wing. Over towards the three-point line. He'll hand it off to Maxey. Maxey's little teardrop runner inside is up. No. Embiid can't get the rebound as it'll go to DeMar DeRozan. Here's Kobe White for a 3 out in transition. He puts it up, and he does not get the friendly bounce. Drummond tries to tip it up and in, but Embiid intercepts it. It's Harris on the other end trying to lay it up and in towards the near sideline, and that's good. He took it all the way to the cup and got the left hand to go. It's 11-5. 8.5 minutes left. DeRozan going up against Embiid, who is a very dominant center, and DeRozan's going to have to go to the charity stripe to earn 2 more foul shots. He's been very aggressive in this game so far, and they just continue to foul DeMar. That's the one thing about DeMar DeRozan is that he does tend to initiate a lot of contact, but he's going to go to the charity stripe for 2 foul shots, puts the first one up, and it goes in and out. Goes in and out. So how's everybody on here doing so far? What did I miss? Guys, hit that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button. I would really, really appreciate that. Second foul shot coming up by DeMar DeRozan in just a few seconds. This is a guy who's averaging 21 points per game against the Sixers in 49 games total. Second foul shot is good. It's 11-6. He's also averaging 5 rebounds and 3 assists against the Sixers as well. Here's Maxey. He'll hand it off to Oubre Jr. for a far wing 3. It's up and in. It goes down the drain. And it's 14-6 Philadelphia. Kobe White inside to Caruso. Caruso's runner over the big man is good as gold. And now the Bulls answer back with the 2. 14-8, 7:55 left to go in the first quarter. Here's Tobias Harris, who gets a screen from Embiid, decides to use it, pulls up for 3, and it's good. 17-8 Philadelphia. What a shot by Tobias Harris and a better screen by Embiid. Drummond's little teardrop inside is no good. He tried to go up with the left hand and couldn't finish it. Batum fires the trigger quickly on the other end off the inbound by Maxey, and that's good. 20-8 run so far by the Sixers, and we have a timeout called by Billy Donovan and the Chicago Bulls. All right. Flyers road trip is a killer. Yeah. So again, we're not 100% with the voice, so, we're a little bit limited in what we can do vocally, so, don't let that steer you in the wrong direction. I love you all, man. I feel like I've missed a lot. I do. I feel like I've missed a lot. I feel happy to be back. I really do. And I mean this, if I would have went on, guys, like while I was sick, first of all, it wouldn't have been good for my health. And second of all, the quality of the content is not going to be as good. You don't want to hear me sounding really, really bad. So I could have done it, but I didn't want to do it because of both of those reasons. And it wasn't even worth it. But, of course, we're going to have to work our numbers back up because now the algorithm is going to think that we got, what's the word? Not fatigued, burnt out. There we go. That's it. But yeah, on this Philly sports have hit a rut for a bit. We are wanting. Eagles are one of the worst NFL teams right now. I know that. I don't know what that means. Oh boy. There was something else I wanted to say. I'm gonna take another sip of my tea. If you just subscribe to my channel, my name is Jason, all right? I do play-by-play for Sixers basketball, Eagles football, and Phillies baseball. And we also do Flyers watch parties on here. We're going to start picking that up around February again. So that'll be really nice. But yeah, the algorithm is a jerk. It is. But, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. So if you like radio-esque style play-by-play, I would totally recommend you guys hit that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button. We also do interact with people. Just bear in mind we're coming off of the IR, as Larry said. So, we're getting the wheels back on the bike. All right, here we go. So it's a 20-8 run to start off the game for Philadelphia. Again, the Sixers are going from left to right, and the Bulls going from right to left. Here's Tyrese Maxey on the fast break, goes up with a right-handed shot, and it's in. It was a little layup that he got to go. So that makes it 22-8. 7 minutes left in this first quarter. There's Kobe White over at the Sixers logo. White trying to find a defender or find a teammate. And that shot's up, and that goes in and out. That one goes in and out, and the Sixers come away with another rebound. Harris on the far elbow trying to find Oubre Jr. for a far corner three, and he connects. 25-8, and the Sixers have a show going on from downtown. They're on an 11-0 run over their last 90 seconds. Here's Williams, Patrick Williams, that is. We'll just hand it off to Kobe White. White wants to ISO over Nick Batum, and he puts up a three, and it's rebounded by Patrick Williams again. Williams thought about shooting the three, and he'll just swivel it out all the way to Ayo Dosunmu, and Dosunmu's three-pointer is off the mark. Sixers are 6 for their last 6 in field goal attempts and make it 7 for 7. Joel Embiid off the dribble hits one from the near wing for a triple. A 14-0 run. Bulls trying to answer on the other end, and DeRozan can't find his teammate. It was actually deflected by a Sixer, and it'll go out of bounds towards the baseline. There you go. Sixers just cannot be stopped from downtown as they're up 28-8. 5:44 left in this first quarter. And the Sixers, of course, we just mentioned that they made all 7 of their last field goals. The Bulls can't buy a bucket. They get their own rebound, though. The Sunmu's runner is too short, and the Sixers come up with a loose change. 5:25 to go in the first quarter. Harris will hand it off to Embiid. Embiid back to Harris. Harris trying to find Batum. Batum, one more to Oubre Jr. for another three, and he's human. And the Sixers are also human, too. We have another rebound by Chicago. It's going to go to Terry Taylor. Terry Taylor will hand it off to Kobe White with a foul line jumper, and he connects. Only 10 points by the Bulls, as they have really struggled from shooting the basketball on all facets. Harris hands it off to Embiid. Embiid will find Batum. Batum's on the far wing, and he'll give it back to Embiid, who draws the double team. He'll hand it off to Harris inside the lane. Goes up with the left hand. It's good! Man, oh man, what a find by Joel Embiid. And now the Sixers have put up 30 points. 4.5 minutes left. Kobe White from long distance. And Harris comes up with the board. Harris will find Embiid over at the foul line extended. Double team's coming. Triple team coming. He'll find Beverly for a far corner three. He was wide open and knocked it down. The court vision from the big man is just unbelievable. 33-10, 4:10 left to go in the first quarter. There's another runner, and that's short, and Embiid comes up with another rebound. A 19-2 run by Philadelphia. Embiid inside to Batum. Batum's shot goes up, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line for one more. The 76ers have just been unbelievable tonight. And there's another assist by Embiid. Well, man, you just talk about the vision that he has and the IQ. He is just putting it on full display. I still can't believe that he drew up a triple team and literally found Patrick Beverly wide open in the far corner for a three. And that's just the type of attention that Embiid draws. But to be able to pass out of a triple team and find Beverly, that's unbelievable. And he was being triple teamed over at the near elbow. So we have a timeout called. And it's 35-10 Sixers. Here we go. Love the way you call your games. You need to take over for our Sixers. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Not when I'm still not 100%. You know what I'm saying? Again, we're not pushing it. But, we're finding ways. that's like the hard thing sometimes. Sometimes you have to figure out, especially when your voice is not 100%, you have to figure out how can you still be energetic or show off your energy without having as high of a vocal range. And that's the broadcaster geek in me that nobody cares about. But yeah, I appreciate the compliment. Let me actually get this set correctly. Okay, there we go. I think I have to refresh this. I do. All right, we'll do that right now. If you are new to the channel, again, my name is Jason. This is Play by Play with JJ. We cover Sixers basketball, Phillies baseball, and Eagles football games. We do play-by-play for almost every single game. We did 127 of the 162 for the Phillies, plus all their playoff games. So if you love baseball, if you love football, stay on here for those types of calls too, because we do a really fantastic job. What's going on, Cottage? How you doing? What is up, Cottage? Thanks for coming on here, man. Appreciate it. Hopefully you're having a great day. Oh, I got to fix the hockey scoreboard. Sorry about that, guys. All right, I'll do that during the next timeout, which will probably be at the end of the first quarter. That's when it'll probably be. Sixers were 9 for 38 on Saturday night from 3 against the Bulls. Tonight, they're 7 for 9 from downtown in just their first 8 minutes. Batum will go to the line for one more. The foul shot is up, and he drains it. So that's good. Sixers now have a 26-point advantage. And again, Joel Embiid with 5 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. Harris gets a block on the other end as Javon Carter tried to go up with a shot. Here's Joel Embiid, who gets the ball stripped. It goes out of bounds. And Embiid thought that his defender touched it last as it goes out of bounds towards the far sideline. But the referee says that Embiid did touch it last, indeed. 36-10, 3:44 left in the first quarter. The Bulls will inbound it from the far sideline over towards the half-court mark. Daniel House Jr. will step in for the Sixers, and Nick Batum is the guy that'll take a seat. Curious to see when they go to Robert Covington and whether or not Jaden Springer gets any action tonight. Sixers are shooting 76% from the field. DeMar DeRozan gets the inbound, goes up with an elbow jumper off of 2 dribbles, and he connects. So the Sixers have a 24-point advantage over the Bulls. Harris will find Joel Embiid. Embiid with 1 foot in and 1 foot out of the line. They'll hand it off to Oubre Jr. as he tumbles to the deck. Patrick Beverley now trying to take it to the lane, and they'll find Oubre Jr. in the dunker spot, who slams it home, and he's fouled too. 38-12, that's the second possession in a row where the Sixers will have a player to go back to the foul line for the old-fashioned three-point play. DeMar DeRozan was just behind Kelly Oubre Jr. All the attention was going to Patrick Beverley. That was just a really nice play call that the Sixers just drew up. And that was from that timeout. Oubre Jr.'s foul shot's good. So as they handed it off to Oubre, and Embiid was getting attention, he took a trip to the deck, and then they found Beverley, and Beverley drove it into the lane, and all the attention was coming to him, and you can't leave Oubre Jr. wide open in the dunker spot because that's just what he does. Here's DeMar DeRozan on a handoff to Dosunmu. Dosunmu back to Andre Drummond with a floater. It hits the back of the rim twice, and Embiid comes away with another rebound. That's his 5th of the game. 5 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds for Embiid, who draws the double team. He fades away, goes up with a 2. It's good! Over the double team, including Andre Drummond and also DeMar DeRozan. It was a fadeaway jumper from the near corner. 27-4 run by the Sixers in the last 5.5 minutes. 41-12. Here's Caruso on the near wing, and they'll take it over to the foul line. He shoots off the dribble and connects in the face of Daniel House Jr. It's 41-14. Alex Caruso providing pretty much most of the offense for the Bulls, as everybody else, except for DeMar DeRozan, has been very quiet. Beverly at the top of the key. He'll hand it off to Embiid. Embiid with one jab step and a three-point shot over Andre Drummond. It's too much mustard on that one. Alex Caruso's the one that gets the board, and he gets fouled on the other end by Kelly Oubre Jr. So 1:45 left to go in the first quarter, and the Sixers decide to foul there. This is how you start the year off right. I still can't believe Joel Embiid drawing up a double team over towards the near corner off the dribble. This is a center who is 7 feet tall. Just able to do this, and he is dripping with lots of sweat on the other end. 7 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. He's doing it all for the Sixers. DeRozan gets the inbound. He goes over towards the foul line, shoots a foul line jumper in Embiid's face, and gets it to go. 1:30 left in this first quarter. Sixers shooting 75% from the field. Bulls only shooting 27% from the field. Marcus Morris Sr. comes in for the Sixers. He'll try to take Alex Caruso to SEPTA. It does not work. Andre Drummond gets the rebound and stripped and stolen away by Jaden Springer. Springer finds House Jr. and he slams it home. He was coming down Broadway and just slammed it home, but how about the steal by Jaden Springer? White goes up with a shot. It's blocked by Embiid, but we have a whistle. It's a charge called on the Bulls. 1:01 left to go in the first quarter, and the Sixers will have the basketball once again. They could literally get 50 points by the end of this first quarter. They just need 7 more in the span of a minute. Springer will hand it off to Beverly. Patrick Beverly standing over at the logo, draws a screen from Embiid. Beverly all the way to House Jr. for a 3. It goes in and out. It was from the far corner, so he didn't have to pass it too far away. Caruso has the basketball right now. Takes it over towards the near wing and trying to take it to the cup with the right hand. No, Andre Drummond with the offensive rebound trying to back up Embiid, and he finds a way to get a layup to go. 30 seconds left in this first quarter, so the Sixers will not get to the 50 mark. There is 8 seconds separating the shot clock from the game clock. Embiid gets the handoff from Morris Sr., goes out of bounds. And they're going to say it was last touched by DeMar DeRozan, I believe. So Drummond got that 1-foot layup to go. After getting the offensive rebound, there were about 3 Sixers there, and he just bodied Joel Embiid and got it to fall. So DeRozan did commit a personal foul. Didn't see that call. But as it was going out of bounds, they said that he committed a foul. Sixers will inbound it. Beverly finds Jaden Springer. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. 18 seconds to go in the first quarter. Here's Embiid at the Toyota sign, taking on Andre Drummond. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Embiid wants to ISO and take on Drummond. He spins, he fades, he goes up with a 2-point shot. Oh, it's no good. Andre Drummond got the rebound. Shot clock was expiring. Caruso off the dribble for a 3. Puts up a prayer. And there we go. That's going to do it. It was airballed at the very last second. The Sixers start the year off, though, with a 43-18 run to end the first quarter. And now we go into quarter number 2 at the Wells Fargo Center. Sixers starting the year off with a bang. All right. Cool. That tea is great. I said it was 43-18. A 43-18 run. Yeah, to end the first quarter. That was a run. But I guess, maybe, I guess technically speaking, it's not a run. Yeah, that's just okay. I got it. I got it. We're getting back on the bike. We are. I got to tell you, like, just getting used to talking again because I was pretty much mute or talking really low, trying not to push it when I was sick was really tough. Know what I'm saying? Final score prediction 169 to 72. With the pace that this is going. It's funny. That's a first quarter run, sure it is. Yeah. All right. So if you guys are new to the channel, my name is Jason. This is Play by Play with JJ. I hope that you guys had a very great New Year's Day and New Year's Eve, and that you guys are doing well. Okay, so tonight after the game is done, we're going to be going on to Run It Back Philly for another Sixers postgame show that we're going to be doing with DJ Eastwood, man. This is a guy, and I know I've like brought this up a couple of times, but it still like doesn't really feel real to me. This is a guy who I've really looked up to that has really taught me a lot about how to get your personality out there in regards to doing Sixers stuff. And I've been watching him for over the last 4 years, and just to be able to go on there and talk to him, that means that we're doing something right. So I'm proud of that. So that's also why I'm not pushing it with the vocal cords, because I got to have a voice for that. You know? I really wanted to see a 50-point first quarter. I did too, man. DJ is awesome. That's how I found you out. Oh, really? Oh, man. Yeah, shout out to DJ, bro. Yeah, so I went to school for broadcasting, and, like, we were always taught to, like, report stuff, but I learned to, like, how to get out of my comfort zone was literally just by listening to DJ and the Broads. Shout out to both of them. 43-18 is the score as we go into the second quarter. Sixers have the basketball because they lost the tip-off. Daniel House Jr. out there for the Sixers as he'll hand it off to Maxey. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Tyrese Maxey wants to ISO over his defender. Pulls up from the parking lot, and it's no good. It was just a little short. DeMar DeRozan comes away with another rebound right there. So here's DeRozan, and he'll hand it off to Kobe White on the other end, and he gets the layup to go out in transition. That makes it a 43-20 game. Sixers are up by 23 points. DJ got me, and I'm sure a lot in here watching you. Oh, thank you, man. I really appreciate that, dude. Seriously. Here's the Sixers on the other end. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Paul Reed with an elbow jumper from the far elbow. It's good. How on earth did he make that? Oh, my gosh. The shot clock was expiring, and he had a defender on him, and he just made that look like a layup. Oh, gosh. 45-20. Here's the Bulls on the other end. DeMar DeRozan does get fouled as he initiates the contact from Paul Reed. That's the one thing about Paul Reed is that he does tend to foul a lot more than you would like at times. But DeRozan, again, should be going back to the line to shoot more free throws. And that's what he'll do right now. So DeMar averaging about 22.5 points per game this season, 5.5 assists, and just less than 4 rebounds. And he does drain the first foul shot. The thing about DeMar is that, of course, he started off his career with the Toronto Raptors and was traded to the San Antonio Spurs for Kawhi Leonard and Danny Green. Jakob Poeltl was also in that deal for San Antonio. And the Raptors would end up winning a championship. But DeMar has had a really good career so far, for sure. He does drain the second foul shot. Sixers trying to respond on the other end. Marcus Morris Sr. trying to elbow his way into the lane. Goes up with a shot. He gets fouled by Terry. And he will go to the line to shoot 2 more foul shots. The shot clock was at 4 seconds. So we're a minute and a half into this second quarter. DeRozan now 34 years old. He's 6'6". He weighs 220 pounds. He went to USC, and of course was drafted in 2009 by the Raptors. He's considered to be a shooting guard and a small forward. So Marcus Morris Sr. will be at the line for the Sixers, and we have some more substitutions. As Javon Carter will step in for Andre Drummond. Nick Batum will sub in for Daniel House Jr. for the Sixers. And Terry Taylor comes back in for Alex Caruso. First foul shot's good by Marcus Morris Sr. And the second one is good as well. So it's 46-22. 10:15 left in the second quarter. And Sunmu will hand it off to DeRozan again. DeRozan on the far wing, pulls up for two over Paul Reed, and he gets it. And he just got it in the face of B-Ball Paul. That's something that is just in his bag that he just does. Here's Tyrese Maxey on a handoff to Marcus Morris Sr. Morris Sr. stops on a dime, pulls up for two, and it goes in and out. Kobe White comes up with his miss. White being defended by Springer, and we have a foul called. I believe it's going to be against the Sixers. It'll be on Jaden Springer, as there was a pick that was trying to be set by Williams. So another foul by the Sixers. It's their second of the quarter so far. So they've committed two fouls. Kobe White gets the inbound. White will take it to the lane, goes up with the left hand, and that's good over Paul Reed. Man, Paul Reed defensively, he's getting cooked out there by some of these guards. Just fouling, and guys are getting past him. Tyrese Maxey on the other end lets it fly off the dribble and swishes it from the far wing. 49-26, Sixers up by 23, and we're just 3 minutes into the second quarter. Terry gets the ball back off the pass, and it's airballed, and the Sixers will try to save it, and it's going to go out of bounds towards the near sideline. All right, so the Sixers, they're up 49-26. They will also... They're actually opening up the new year with a 5 out of 6 game home schedule, if that makes any sort of sense. They're playing their first 5 out of their 6 games at home to start off the 2024 season. Here's Maxey at the top of the key. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. He'll take it all the way towards the baseline, now all the way towards the near corner. Puts up a shot, and it just goes in and out again. And another rebound goes to Chicago. 8.5 minutes left to go. Carter for 3 on the near corner. It goes in and out. Marcus Morris Sr. comes away with the rebound, and he'll hand it off to Tyrese Maxey out in transition. The Bulls are 0 for 12 from downtown. Sixers 8 for 13. They were 7 for their first 9. Marcus Morris Sr. trying to elbow his way into the lane. Pulls up for 2. No. Rebound by Chicago. And another shot on the other end that goes, that's no good for the Bulls. And Springer gets the block on Sunmu. Springer being rewarded for his great defense on the other end by going up with a 2. And nope, he can't hit that one. Kobe White trying to take it right to the cup over Paul Reed, and he's fouled. Another 3-point opportunity by Chicago as the Bulls are on a 10-6 run to start off this second quarter. Where the heck is my thingy? I guess it's not coming up, huh? That's too bad. You and I have the same score too, bro. Yep. How did he do it? He's B-Ball Paul. Let's... 49-29. That was going back to the Paul Reed shot, I guess. So here's Maxey over at the Toyota sign, now standing over at the logo, dribbling over towards his right side, tries to take it right to the cup, and he's fouled. With 7 seconds left on the shot clock. So the Sixers have Batum, Maxey, Morris Sr., Reed, and Springer all out there. And the Bulls, they got Kobe White, Terry Taylor, and then Dalen Terry all out there, as well as Javon Carter, and Ayo Dosunmu. That's how you say it. First foul shot for the Sixers. That's good. So it's by Tyrese Maxey. Tobias Harris will come in for Morris Sr. Oubre will come in for Springer. And Patrick Williams will sub in for Javon Carter. Second foul shot by Maxey. He drains that one too. And the Sixers now have 50 points. So they get their first 7 points of this quarter in the matter of 4.5 minutes. Happy New Year, Lakers Nation. Leslie Jones is here. What's up, Leslie Jones? The comedian Leslie Jones? What's up, Leslie? Doc had to go. So does Nick. Nick doesn't have to go. If you're talking about Nick Nurse, if you're talking about the other Nick, then I can understand that. All right, it's a 50-29 game, and Paul Reed gets called for another shooting foul. So, as Kobe White again tried to get past Reed, and they might look at this because he hit them right in the face to see if this is a flagrant, and that's what they're going to do. So they're going to go to the replay center to see if this was indeed a flagrant foul on Paul Reed. It'll be an official review. You actually miss Doc? You miss him bashing the media? Oh, my gosh. I want Doc back, dude. Oh, boy. All right, so we have an official review here. And Kobe White, again, is the one that got just slapped on the face with the right hand by Paul Reed. Nick Sirianni, not Nurse. I love Doc, but Nurse is so much better. Nurse is better. Nurse is much better, he says. Nurse is much better. Yep. The team is playing so differently. All right, while we're in a little timeout here, I'm going to take a quick sip of my tea because I got to make sure that we heal our voice. I'm very happy that we have off until Friday because, again, we're still not 100%, but this is pretty much 90% of what we're going to get, so it's great. How about Kobe White over the last 14 games? He's averaging 22.5 points per game. He's shooting 47% from the field and 40% from three. So the call, it's just a common foul, and White goes to the line for 2 foul shots. The first one is good. Also during that time, he's averaging about 6.5 rebounds per game and 5.7 assists as well. Excuse me. Embiid will step in for Reed. The second foul shot is good by Kobe White. White with 11 points. He's 4 for 7 from the field. He's been doing a good job in the scoring department for the Bulls. Here's Batum on a handoff to Kelly Oubre Jr. He's on the near wing. He'll bounce pass it to Embiid. Embiid draws the double team. Oubre Jr. will swing it around the timeline. It finds Maxey. Maxey to Harris. Harris with an elbow jumper. And he connects with the shot clock winding down. 52-31. Less than 7 minutes to go. Embiid trying to block it on the other end. And he tries to get the rebound. Tobias Harris strips it. And it's going to be 76ers basketball. So Ayo Dosunmu was able to get the offensive rebound off the Terry Taylor miss. And Dalen Terry also missed as well for the Bulls. So Williams, White, Taylor, Terry, and Dosunmu all out there for the Bulls. The only guy that has made one field goal in this lineup is Kobe White. Everybody else combined is 0 for 9. So we have a Sixers timeout called as Dalen Terry got called for a kickball violation. That's what the call was. And again, we'll be right back. Yes, I do put honey in my tea. Always put honey in my tea. Somebody asked me that the other day. Tehran. Oh, I say, is it Tehran, my guy? I hope I'm saying that right. You're Taiwanese. What's going on, man? Thanks for coming on, dude. Appreciate it. Can have him as a coach. I don't know what we're talking about. PAS, man, thanks for coming on. Hello, JJ. Glad you're feeling better. Thank you, man. That really sucked. laying in bed and not being able to really talk, it was tough. And I'm happy that we're better. Something weird's going around, for sure. And it was not COVID. It was not the flu. It's just something else. Something else. I loved him too, bro. I'm not a Doc hater. Look, guys. Okay. I forget what I was gonna say. The thing is that if you watch these games, or if you listen to these games, okay, regardless of tonight, if you've listened to my games in the past, if you go back to listen to a lot of last year's games, a lot of the play calls were for Embiid and Harden, okay? There was not a lot of ball movement. Now, when you're listening to me, when you just listen, there's more creativity, there's more involvement, and there's more participation from everybody else. And they're not just standing around watching Joel Embiid like he's just putting on highlights, because they weren't even going for rebounds. And it wasn't just because they didn't have the guys to do it, which was also part of the roster construction problem, but it was because during coaching sessions, they were not going over simple drills like that. That's the difference in last year to this year from the coaching standpoint. Sixers have 5 blocks tonight. 6:40 left to go in the second quarter. They have the basketball. Embiid gets the ball stripped and stolen away by DeRozan. It's a 4-on-2. DeRozan hands it off to Drummond. It's sniped, though, by Oubre Jr. and stolen away by Batum. Batum to Oubre, all the way to Embiid, who didn't really have to go anywhere, and Embiid lays it up and in. He was on the other side for a little bit of time because he got tripped up. And now we have a 2-point shot that goes in by Ayo Dosunmu. So Dosunmu able to get past Embiid on the other side and gets a layup to go. Embiid trying to answer back with a foul line jumper off the dribble. Yes! And now Joel has put up 9 points tonight and 5 rebounds and 5 assists. Give him now 11. Oh, boy. You agree? Yep. That's exactly what it is. Like, and I'm not just saying that because I also, if you guys are new, the other thing I did, like, while I was at school, was I got to watch the Blue Coats up close and personal, and I got to call some of their games, too. So, I know this because I would watch practices, too. Embiid with an elbow jumper off the dribble, and he connects. Caruso will hand it back off to Dosunmu. Dosunmu back to Caruso for 3 at the top of the key. It's a little short. Drummond comes up with a loose change. He'll hand it off to Caruso over in the lane. It's an inside-outside all the way to Dosunmu, and Dosunmu's shot is good. He hits it from the far corner. That was actually Patrick Williams. I beg your pardon. Embiid to Maxey for 3, who lets it fly. He can't get it to go, though, on the far wing. And Dosunmu is the one that grabs the rebound. Dosunmu will hand it off to Patrick Williams. Williams dribbling around the screen set by Drummond. Almost got called for a double dribble. Drummond will find will find Dosunmu there. Dosunmu tries to take it inside to Drummond. Drummond back outside to Caruso for a 3 at the top of the key. And Joel Embiid comes up with rebound number 6. 13.6 rebounds and 5 dimes for the big man. Batum at the top of the perimeter. A bounce pass to Embiid. Embiid with a handoff to Batum for 3. It's up, and it does not get the friendly bounce. It doesn't get the friendly bounce. Oh, boy. That was really weird. Sorry about that. I almost choked. Caruso trying to zigzag his way into the lane. Goes up with a 2-point shot. No. Drummond comes up with the offensive rebound, and he gets fouled by Embiid. The one thing about Joel is that he's not doing a good job at boxing out Andre Drummond. And probably if it weren't for Embiid, Drummond may have like 14 rebounds in just this first half because he is just bullying his way down low. 2 points, though, 8 boards. He's 1 for 5 from the field. And he's not really known for his foul shooting, and that's just to put it nicely. He'll go to the line, then he misses the first foul shot. Drummond's now 30 years old. He was drafted by the Detroit Pistons back in 2012 and spent a majority of his career there, for sure. Second foul shot, that goes in and out, and he can't get that one to go. Just a career 43% foul shooter. So he misses both. Here's Maxey on a handoff to Embiid. Embiid trying to take it all the way to the lane over Drummond. And he goes up with an elbow jumper instead and connects. Joel Embiid with 13 points. Now actually give him 15 after that bucket. Here's Kobe White on another handoff to Drummond. Drummond hands it off to White. White back to DeRozan. DeRozan trying to find his way into the lane, and they'll kick it out. Good ball movement by the Bulls. A three-point shot is just a little short by Kobe White at the top of the key. Embiid at the top of the perimeter on the other end finds Oubre Jr., who swishes it from outer space. And a timeout is called again by Billy Donovan. That was from the far wing, and Joel Embiid, how about this? 15 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 dimes as he's shooting 70% from the field and 50% from downtown. He is putting it all on display. And we have a timeout called by the Bulls. Yikes, you good. Thanks, man. Yeah, that was really weird. But whatever. Ooh. Be just trying to get another night off with these fouls. Yeah, man. Embiid is a great player, bro. He is. He's a phenomenal talent. There's no doubt about it. When all is said and done, he could retire today, and yet he's a Hall of Famer. I'll tell you that. If he, unfortunately, this wouldn't happen, I hope. Knocking on wood, because injuries have been a problem throughout his whole entire career. But if he were to retire today, guys, he's a Hall of Famer. As weird as that sounds. I understand, of course, he needs a championship, and that would really be helpful for him, of course. But he's won an MVP. He's been a defensive... He didn't win Defensive Player of the Year, but he's made defensive first team a lot of times. I'm going to look up these accolades right now. Embiid is an all-time great, yes. Okay, so let's actually do this. Let's do this right now. Let's play this little game here. It's not really a game. Let's just... Yeah, all right, yeah. Let's play this little game. So is Embiid a Hall of Famer? A guy that's a 6-time All-Star who's won an MVP. He's a 4-time All-NBA second-team player, 3-time All-Defensive second team, 2-time scoring champion, might make it his third. And, yeah, I'm not telling you he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. I'm not saying that. But he's a Hall of Famer. Just the numbers right now. If he retired today, he's a Hall of Famer. Yes. That was a sneeze choke. Been there. Yep. All right. Okay, so now we're back in action. The Bulls are in the bonus. That's the only thing that they have going for them. Sixers lead it by 27. Caruso hands it off to DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan will swing it out to Kobe White. White tries to find Williams. Williams to Dosunmu. And here's Caruso for a far corner three. No. Drummond with the offensive putback, though, and that's good. Man, Andre Drummond with 9 rebounds in just this first half. So that's just absolutely absurd. Sixers tried to get it on the other end, so it goes out of bounds. And we have a foul called. Sounds like a Hall of Fame resume to me. Yep. He's only 30, man. Enjoy it now, because this guy will be talked about like Shaq and Hakeem. He's first ballot. He's a first ballot. I agree with that. All right, here we go. Sixers get the inbound again. Embiid goes up with a shot, but I think we have a whistle called. Was that during the shot or was that before the shot? I got to do a better job. Come on, man. So Embiid's going to go to the line, and it'll be for 2 free throws. So we had a foul called. So over his last 6 games, how about this? Embiid has averaged 40 points per game over his last 6 games, 12.5 rebounds, and is shooting 60% from the field. Oh, by the way, averaging 4.5 assists per game for a center and averaging 2.5 blocks, just a little bit less than 2.5 per game. So the first foul shot's good by Joel, and the second foul shot's good too. So the shooting foul was called on DeMar DeRozan. And it's now 65-38, 17 points for the big man, 10 in this quarter alone. Kobe White tries to find the Sunmu, and the three-point shot is up, and it rattles in. 65-41. Dosunmu able to get that one to fall. He was wide open from the near corner. 2.5 minutes left in this second quarter. Tyrese Maxey. Think about handing it off to Embiid, and he finally does so. Embiid almost lost his dribble, draws the double team, hands it back off to Maxey. Maxey over towards the lane, and he'll find Harris for 3. It goes in and out, though, from the far corner. Rebound again by Drummond. Outlet pass to Williams. Williams to Dosunmu. Dosunmu back to DeRozan with an elbow jumper over Embiid again. No, he's human. Harris comes away with the rebound, and 2 minutes are left in the second quarter. Harris to Embiid. Embiid for 3 at the top of the perimeter. Nothing but net for Joel Hans Embiid, who's shooting 66% from downtown. 20 points for Joel. White with a foul line jumper, and Kelly Oubre Jr. cannot hang on to the rebound. Butterfingers over towards the Bulls baseline. And the Bulls will have a fresh 14. Maybe even a fresh 24, because they actually said it was. I believe that they're going to say that it was a Sixers rebound. Nope. Okay, so it is a 14. I wanted to confirm that because Oubre didn't have full possession. 1:39 left as we have another whistle. It'll go against the Sixers, and we'll have more free throws by the Bulls. Embiid has scored or assisted on the Sixers' last 16 points. They lead at 68-41 with 99 seconds to go in the first half. And Caruso is going to go to the line. Oop. Sorry about that. There we go. I forgot I set an alarm. I got to do that. Yeah, man, I'm with you, bro. I'm totally with you, man. Morey has to get this trade deadline right. I'm with you, dude, for sure. So Caruso misses the first foul shot, and the second foul shot, he drains it. 68-42 is the score. The Sixers are 8 for 10 from the line, and the Bulls are 10 for 14. So the Sixers are shooting 80%, and the Bulls shooting about 76%. Maxey with a dribble handoff to Embiid. Embiid over at the circle beyond the foul line. Fades away, steps back, pulls up, over Drummond. Oh, my goodness. 2 7-foot big men going at it, and 1 7-footer acting like he's Kobe. Here's Andre Drummond as he gets it in the lane but loses it. It goes out of bounds towards the baseline of the Bulls, and we have another Bulls turnover. It's just like every time you see him out there, he just does something else that's just absolutely ridiculous that not even centers that are all-time greats could even do. He's like one of the most, if not the most skilled center I've ever seen. Here we go. Caruso trying to play defense on the other side as Maxey tries to find Tobias Harris, and it goes out of bounds. It'll still be Sixers basketball. 1 minute exactly left to go in this second quarter, and Patrick Beverley will inbound it from the Sixers baseline. He'll find Maxey. Maxey hands it off to Joel. And Joel finds Maxey again. Maxey back to Embiid over at the three-point line. And now he's being double-teamed at the foul line. Goes up with a foul line jumper. He almost made it. Almost made it with the double team on him. And Kobe White is able to get another rebound. 44 seconds left in this second quarter. Caruso with a bounce pass to Drummond. Drummond inside to Caruso. It's stripped and intercepted by the Sixers. Beverly to Harris on the fast break. Harris's layup. It's good. And he's fouled as well. A 30-point advantage for the Sixers with 31.7 seconds to go. And the foul is called on Alex Caruso. Nope, they're going to say it's on Kobe White. It's on Kobe White. Harris with 11 points and 5 rebounds in this game. He's 5 for 7 from the field. He's had a quiet night, but he's been very efficient. And the foul shot's good as the old-fashioned three-point play works. So it's now a 31-point advantage for Philadelphia. 22 seconds to go. DeRozan has it. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. DeRozan being guarded by Oubre Jr. over at the Wells Fargo Center. Sign bounce pass all the way to Kobe White. White tries to take it to the foul line. He'll kick it out to Williams. Williams back to DeRozan for a three at the top of the key. With the shot clock winding down, no good. Embiid comes away with a rebound. Shot clock's unplugged. He's at the half-court logo. He pulls up for three. It's up, and it almost went in. Almost went in. It hit the front of the rim, the back of the rim, and it just went out towards the near side, the right side it was, and he just missed it. Just a soft touch he has, and he almost made that three. All right, and we go into halftime. Sixers up 73-42. Man, we're going to rest the vocal cords because we got to do that. And I want to make sure I have a very good call in the second half for you guys. But this is great. It feels good to be back behind the mic. I think that we're starting to get warmed up again, so that's nice. He's a freak. He's an alien, and he didn't even learn how to play basketball until he was 16 years old. 16. Different game when Hans is in there. Man, I missed Embiid when he was hurt. You know why Embiid was hurt? You know why Embiid didn't play? Because I wasn't calling the games, bro. That's exactly why he didn't play. He didn't play because he knew that JJ wasn't going to be calling these games until he came back on purpose, just so that he could get sick and also heal on a Tuesday night, almost fully recover. That's exactly why Embiid has missed all that time. Updated score prediction, 146-84. That's it. Exactly. I'm not wrong when I say that. Oh, boy. That sounds right to me. All right. I will update also the NHL score, too, when I come back. I will do that. But I have to take a very quick step off. I'll be back in 5 minutes, guys. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Give me till 8:15. All right? And we'll be back. All right, there we go. We're back. All right, cool. I'll go gang, do your thing. Yeah. Hopefully you're all doing well. That was a good 5-minute vocal rest. The Sixers, honestly, tonight, and I don't really want to spoil too much of what I'm going to say during the postgame show, even though we have a full extra half to go. They were on fire tonight. They looked like they were well rested. They did everything that they had to do. The shots were not only just going in, but they were creating their own shots. They set the tone early on, and that's the difference in tonight's game. That is literally the difference in tonight's game, is that they just came out there and they set the tone. And it was like Joel Embiid, honestly, didn't even miss a beat. So that was really great, because I was thinking, okay, well, he's going to come off a little bit cold. Everybody's going to be a little bit out of sync, but it's like they picked up where they left off the last time that they played with him. So that was great. And they're holding their own. They really are. They're holding their own, and not only that, but they're just dominating and punching these teams out of their own gym. That's it. Imagine a KD and CP with Embiid. Oh boy, a CP3. Bro, that'd be insane, bro. That would be, if Chris Paul, I've always wanted Chris Paul to come play with Joel Embiid, because that would be, if you think about it like this, guys, okay? Lob City with DeAndre Jordan and Blake Griffin. Can you imagine, Embiid just being, I mean, I'm not saying that he's a rim runner, but how much more fun Lob City would have been if Joel Embiid was the center? Jeez Louise. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's pretty unbelievable. I have to say that. Wow, True Law. My God, you're right. Embiid would be crazy with CP3. It really would be. Honestly, I actually think that Tyrese Maxey would be even better under Chris Paul too, because look at how Devin Booker played under Chris Paul. Booker would handle the ball properly, and he could do that, and he could still create his own shot. But life was so much easier for him. And now, guess what? He's pretty much the primary target out there when Bradley Beal's not healthy. And his game changes. And Booker, to me, when I watch Booker play, and it's no disrespect to Devin Booker, because Devin Booker is a fantastic player. But I think he thrives more in the shooting guard position than he does as the point. Call it like I see it. You know? That's literally the way that I see it with my own two eyes. True, good point, man. Maxey would thrive under CP3. Yep, he would. And I think that the Sixers, I'm not saying that with the way that they're constructed now isn't great, because they are a threat to come out of the East. But the thing about Chris Paul is that he's not taking shots away from Embiid or Maxey. He's not taking shots away. So that's why he would be the ideal fit for a guard. The thing is, though, is that the defense side of the ball, they be a little bit smaller. And that could come back to bite them. As great as a defender as Chris Paul used to be, he's still playing at a high level defensively. Not as high of a level as he once did. But they still need a 4. But, yeah, Chris Paul, I've always wanted them to come. You know? I've always wanted them. Even Levine would be a major for this team, or if they're really good. See, this is where I disagree, because on paper, yes, you get another star, The problem is that Zach LaVine needs the ball, and he has to put up shots in order for him to be a positive factor. So now you're taking shots away from Maxey. Now you're taking shots away from Joel. And that's not what you need. You need somebody that can complement them. And the one thing about the playoffs, guys, is that you and I both know that when playoff basketball occurs, they get very tight in the half-court sets, and they're going to force the ball out of Maxey and Embiid's hands. Boston's going to do that. So now, this is why it's important for them to go out there and get a third option as like a ball handler just because of that. They could use another rebounder, and that's why I like Lauri Markkanen. I think he would be great. He'd be an upgraded version of Tobias Harris by 5, or multiply that by 5, I'd say. And then if you just get like a George Hill, not somebody that has to put up a lot of shots, but somebody that can make his own shot, shoot well from 3, and just handle the ball really well. That's what they need. If they get those two things, they should be the favorite to win the whole entire thing. That's where I am. That's where I am, guys. So, all right. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button as well. Turn on those bells icons. Turn on those bells, man. Those ring-a-ding icons. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. Hopefully you're all doing well. Alco gang, do your thing. And yeah, cheers. Climb. All right. We're going to wait for that in the fourth quarter. How we're going to do trivia, guys, is when we go into the fourth quarter, that's when we're going to do our trivia. That's when we're going to do our trivia. For baseball, we always do it in the 7th inning. When we go to the top of the 7th inning, that's when I ask, and then you guys answer in the bottom of the 7th. But for basketball, how we're going to do it the rest of the year forward is we're going to be doing it, just like I said, going into the fourth quarter. And with the rest of the Eagles' remaining games, that's how we'll do it, too, for football. All right, here we go. So the Sixers, again, going from right to left now as they switch baskets. Both teams do. And the Bulls will be going from left to right. We have a foul called on Embiid as he, I believe, tried to elbow Drummond. Drummond is looking over at the ref saying, I'm a little confused. So 9 seconds were taken off of the game clock as we start off the second act, if you will. 73-42 is the score. The Sixers put up 73 points, and they were 7 for their first 9 from 3. Maxey to Oubre Jr. from a long distance, and that's way off the mark. Caruso with the rebound. He'll try to take it coast to coast, but he'll swing it all the way out to White. It goes into the backcourt, though, and a backcourt violation is called against the Chicago Bulls. Bad pass by Alex Caruso. Yeah, Drummond's confused now. Someone's playing his game on him. Yeah, man. Yep. That's exactly right. So Batum gets the inbound. He'll hand it off to Embiid. Embiid takes a jab step, goes up with a 3 at the top of the perimeter. It's off the mark, and that was with Drummond in his face. Kobe White comes up with his miss. Now he's standing over at the logo as he gets past half court. A bounce pass to Andre Drummond. Drummond back outside to White on the near wing, being guarded by Tyrese Maxey. He'll work around a little screen, and he'll go up with a little floater over Embiid, and he drains it. So Kobe White, again, doing a good job on the offensive side of the ball for the Bulls. He has 13 points in this game so far. Embiid trying to be a freight train, goes into the lane, and we have a whistle, and it's a charge called on Joel. Ayo Dosunmu is the one that was literally, he had his feet set, and Embiid just came running in. That was actually Alex Caruso, I beg your pardon. So Caruso is the one that had his feet set and just planted his feet just over towards the baseline. Yet Embiid automatically gets downgraded because he doesn't have a ring and isn't a regular season MVP. I don't know what that means, but all right, we have a whistle, and we have a timeout called by the Sixers. I wonder if they're going to review this. That I don't know just yet. All right, Jake, thanks for following me, man. Thanks for following me if you're on here, Jake. Appreciate it. Hit me up on Instagram, guys. Definitely make sure that you follow the socials, follow the gram, follow the tick, follow the X, as they call it nowadays, the kids. They call it X. And Facebook as well. We like to post a lot of stuff on there. Yeah. I was actually having this conversation earlier today with somebody. I said that going into the going into the off season for this season, for this current season, I said that if Embiid asked out, I would not mind that. This organization has not done the right things for Embiid as a whole during his whole tenure here. For the first time, they have, and that's this season. But for years and years, let's think about this. You had a lineup, guys, with Ben Simmons, Tobias Harris, Josh Richardson, Al Horford, and Joel Embiid. Name me a shooter. A pure shooter in that lineup around Embiid. Your best three-point shooter was Tobias Harris, who shot, if I remember correctly, 37% from three. That's the Joel Embiid era. That's how it was for a while. But this year it's different. They have all the right pieces now. They also had Thibault coming off the bench, and he couldn't even shoot a three. You're 100% correct. I would understand it, too. Yep. Didn't Drummond get 25 rebounds the other game? Yep. He did. Yep. All right, here we go. So it'll be Bulls basketball. DeMar DeRozan has the inbound, and they'll try to take it to the lane inside, outside to Caruso. Caruso dribbles into the lane himself and finds Andre Drummond, and Drummond is able to put it up and in with an easy bucket. Just about 2 feet away from the basket, and he got it to go. It's 73-46. Andre Drummond with 6 points and 11 rebounds. Maxey for 3 on the other end, and he connects. So Tyrese Maxey able to drain it from the top of the perimeter. Sixers have a 30-point advantage. Andre Drummond trying to bully Joel Embiid. Grabs his own offensive rebound. It goes out of bounds, and we have a travel called against the Bulls. There'll be a travel against Andre Drummond, so the ball went out of bounds off the pass by Drummond, so it wouldn't have really mattered anyways. How about Alex Caruso with a little bounce pass inside to Andre Drummond as he got the easy 2 that was on just the little replay that was just shown. 10 turnovers by the Bulls, only 3 for the Sixers. Maxey has it. He'll hand it off to Embiid. Embiid with 1 foot in and out of the three-point line at the top of the key. And now we'll hand it off to Kelly Oubre Jr., who tries to ballet his way into the lane. He puts up a shot, no good. Nick Batum with the rebound. And the Sixers, as we have another whistle, it goes into the backcourt. Batum tried to throw it to somebody, and it went into the backcourt. And we have a backcourt violation called against the Sixers and a turnover on Nico Batum. And the Bulls will inbound it from their own part. Caruso tries to find DeRozan. DeRozan back to Caruso for a 3, and he connects. Alex Caruso able to get the long-range three-pointer to fall from the far wing, and that's the first 3 that he's made tonight. The Bulls are 3 for 20 from downtown. Harris to Embiid. Embiid back to Harris. Almost lost it. Harris going up against Caruso. Caruso, is he going to get help from DeRozan? I don't know. Caruso strips it and steals it for the Sixers. Here's White on the other end trying to lay it up, and he's fouled by Nico Batum. He'll head to the line, and shoot 2 more foul shots. It's 9:12 left to go in the third quarter. It is 8:31 p.m. Eastern Time on the East Coast. Alex Caruso just doing it all on the offensive and defensive side for the Bulls, as he gets a steal and he makes a 3. First foul shot is no good by Kobe White. Just hits the front of the rim and dances out. Second foul shot by White is up, and it's good. No brickin' for chicken for Sixers fans on that one. So if an opposing team misses 2 free throws in a row, Sixers fans get 3 free Chick-fil-A McNuggets thanks to brickin' for chicken. Here's Tobias Harris. He'll take it to the lane, and he'll put up a left-handed hook shot. It's in. 78-50. Sixers lead it by 28. DeMar DeRozan trying to find Caruso. Caruso bounces it off of Maxey. It goes out of bounds. And Caruso doing a good job at just literally bouncing it off of Tyrese. And it'll still be Bulls basketball. DeRozan will inbound it again to Kobe White. White standing over at the top of the key, now dribbles inside, goes up with a shot over Embiid. And another rebound by Andre Drummond. Drummond puts it back up and puts it in. Andre Drummond, man, oh man, he is just having his way. 12 boards and 6 rebounds. 12 boards and 6 points. Maxey trying to go into the lane on the other end, and he connects on that one. 80-52. And Maxey gets the 2 to fall. Kobe White trying to answer back with a layup of his own. No. Nick Batum with the contest. And Embiid with another rebound. Rebound number 8 for Joel. Joel finds Batum. Batum being unselfish finds Harris for 3. No good. And Drummond loses the rebound out of bounds. It'll be Sixers basketball still. And scratch that. Embiid now with 9 rebounds and 7 assists and 22 points. So he needs 3 more assists and 8 more points and 1 more rebound to get another 30-point triple-double. Maxey with 14 points. He's 5 for 9 from the field and 3 for 5 from long range. He'll be the inbounder here, and he'll try to find Embiid. Embiid trying to go up against his former teammate. Goes up with a shot, and it's no good. That was just from the far elbow. And DeMar DeRozan is the one that gets a rebound. Here's Drummond going into the lane, and he can't even get the wide-open dunk to fall. He missed it. It was a little short. Here's Oubre on the other end, and we have a whistle, and I believe Oubre stepped out of bounds. So it'll be Bulls basketball. Andre Drummond, as soon as he got the lob pass inside, he was set free. And he tried to pull down a right-handed sledgehammer, and it wasn't even close. It hit the front of the rim. Oh, fix the scoreboard. I gotcha. I knew there was something I was missing to do. We have a timeout called by the Bulls. And with 7:36 left in the third quarter, the Sixers will be right back. Algo Gang. Do your thing. Do your thing. All right, so nobody message me. All right, and we'll put this over here. Good, and then we're going to fix the hockey scoreboard right now, too. Apologize about that. Okay. Let's fix the hockey stuff. It's just the third one, which is this. All right, let's fix that right now. And then the fourth one, which is this guy. Good. Good stuff. All right. Oh, boy. So the Sixers, they lead it by 28 points. Taking a look at some other NBA scores, we got the San Antonio Spurs. They have a 23-20 lead against the Memphis Grizzlies. Going into quarter number 2, it's 32-18 in New Orleans at the SmoothieKing.com arena. And the Brooklyn Nets are down by 14. The Boston Celtics are down by 4 to Oklahoma City, as the first quarter is just about ready to end there. And Orlando will be in Golden State tonight at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And the Sacramento Kings will host the Charlotte Hornets at 10 o'clock p.m. as well. Just joined your Discord. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. If you guys are, we haven't posted on Discord in a while. I want to start to get our post-game shows back up on there. That'd be really cool. But if you guys are interested in joining or becoming more a part of our community, please make sure that you follow all the socials. The link tree should be posted in the live chat. It should also be in the description down below as well. And if you guys would like to see more exclusive content, that's what you guys got to do. We post highlights. We cut shorts. We do all that stuff. So thank you for having that for us. Of course, man. Of course. This is why we do things, guys. 7.5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Alex Caruso gets the inbound, and they'll find DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan trying to hand it off to Kobe White. White trying to take it to the lane, kicks it back out to DeRozan. Bounce pass all the way to Dosunmu for a 3. No. Andre Drummond with another offensive rebound. Goes up with a shot, and he's fouled. How about Andre Drummond? He has 14 rebounds now, and oh, by the way, half of his rebounds have literally been offensive rebounds. Crazy. He's working up a big sweat down low. First foul shot, he was able to get it to go. He missed his first 2 at the line. So 9 points and 14 boards. The second foul shot, no good. Alex Caruso's the one that grabs the offensive rebound. Here's Kobe White for a 3 on the near corner. It goes in and out. The shots just aren't falling for the Bulls. And another rebound by Kelly Oubre Jr. 13 offensive boards for Chicago. Embiid gets the ball loose by Drummond. Tries to go up with a shot from the baseline. No. He was looking for a whistle. Dosunmu trying to take it right into the lane and knife his way through. It's good. 80-55, and he'll try to inbound it to Alex Caruso. Maxey tries to strip it, and he collides with Caruso. Oh, man, Maxey's all right. Caruso took a couple of seconds for him to get up, and he's just walking it off. He's like, yikes. Absolutely insane. Drummond is 30 years old, went to UConn. He's literally has the same birthday as I. Wow. That's wild. I did not know that. All right, here we go. We're almost halfway done this third quarter. Maxey will hand it off to Oubre. Oubre back to Embiid. Embiid standing at the top of the key. Gets a screen from Maxey, and he'll try to use it. And we have another whistle as Drummond reaches in, and we have another foul called. He'll be on the Sixers, I believe. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Are they just going to say it went out of bounds? I thought maybe Drummond reached in. All right, well, I stand corrected. The Sixers will have to inbound it with 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Tobias Harris will be the inbounder, and he'll find Embiid. 5 seconds left. Embiid on the far elbow. Tries to find Harris, who's cut into the basket. Goes up with an elbow jumper, or a little hook shot, and he gets it to go. Another assist by Embiid. Give him now 8. 22 points, 9 rebounds, and 8 dimes for the big man. Kobe White trying to find Dosunmu again. Dosunmu trying to take it right to the baseline, and he connects. Another one. 82-57. Embiid gets the handoff, trying to zigzag his way into the lane, and he wanted the foul call, and he'll get the foul call on Andre Drummond. And Drummond gets called for what is going to be only a second foul. His second personal. Well, this is just what Joel does. You know, he's okay if you If you give him the ball and he'll make something happen, whether he shoots it, whether he tries to take it right to the lane and to get fouled, or he can just pass it and be unselfish. He hasn't gone to the line too many times tonight. This is the first time he's gone to the line in this second half. And he does drain the first foul shot. And we have a substitution. Andre Drummond will actually take a seat. Ayo Dosunmu will step back in for Kobe White. And he will take a seat. Can't figure out just yet who's coming in for Drummond. It'll be Terry Taylor. Embiid with the second foul shot. Puts it up and in. A 27-point advantage over the Chicago Bulls. Sixers are 11 for 13 from the charity stripe. Here's Terry Taylor as he hands it off all the way to Dosunmu for three, and he gets it. Ayo Dosunmu able to drain that one from downtown. It's 84-60. Tyrese Maxey trying to hand it off to Embiid. Almost lost it, though. Maxey gets it back, tries to go into the lane, and he actually tried to throw down a little alley-oop to Kelly Oubre Jr., but Oubre Jr. lost it because he was being guarded by a lot of Bulls, and he just couldn't get it. It goes out of bounds. And it'll be Bulls basketball. 5:22 left in this third quarter, and a layup is up and in by Julian Phillips. So Julian Phillips able to get that one to fall from the baseline, and it's now 84-62 Sixers. 5 minutes left. Embiid trying to bulldoze his way into the lane, and we have another whistle on the Bulls, and more free throws coming up for Embiid. And this is the thing, now that Andre Drummond is not out there, Embiid can pretty much try to school whoever's on him, because they don't really have the height. What's up, Kieran? How you doing, man? Did you expect Philly to beat them this bad? Honestly, dude, with Joel Embiid in the lineup, anything's possible. It's just how it is. Does make the first foul shot. The second one, it goes in and out. He's shooting 89% from the line. DeMar DeRozan is the one that gets the rebound. He'll try to take it to the lane. He'll kick it out, and he'll find, again, Julian Williams that time. Or Julian Phillips, I should say. The shot goes up, and Embiid comes away with another rebound. So he has a double-double, and he gets the assist as well as Tyrese Maxey. It's a three. So he needs one more assist to get a triple-double. 17 points for Maxey. DeRozan trying to go up against Embiid himself, and that's not an easy thing to do, and DeRozan actually had his way. DeMar, 4 for 8 from the field, 0 for 3 from downtown, 14 points for him as well. Embiid hands it off to Batum. Batum for three. Oh, it's no good. It was from the far corner, and a rebound goes to the Bulls. Dalen Terry grabs the board, and another three on the other end by Phillips, and he can't get that one to go. Embiid with rebound number 11. He'll try to take it to the lane, goes up with a layup. He's fouled. He is fouled again, and he'll head back to the line for more free throws. Well, this is sort of like a little jailbreak for Joel Embiid in regards to just getting the ball into the paint now, because there is no Andre Drummond, because he just took a seat. And now Embiid can just live at the line. First foul shot, he puts it up, and it does not go in. It actually went in and out. Daniel House Jr. will step in for Nico Batum, and he'll take a seat. The Sixers will be back on Friday night as they take on the New York Knicks, and then they'll still be at home on Saturday nights. That foul shot is good as gold for Embiid, and it's now 89-64. 3:55 to go in quarter number 3. Taylor finds White. White back outside to Taylor for 3, and he airballs it. Another rebound for the big man. 3:40 left in this third quarter. Embiid trying to zigzag his way into the lane. Goes up with the left hand. No, can't finish it. Tobias Harris says, I got you, big fella. And he gets the rebound, and he's fouled. Kobe White, the one that's guilty for just slicing and dicing Tobias Harris. But Harris will get 2 shots at the line. They were headhunting tonight. With you, man. Looking good so far. Yes, sir. Where did Larry go? Larry left us. Oof. Tobias Harris, over his last 5 games, he's averaging 24 points per game. He's shooting 40% from 3, and is also getting 6.5 rebounds per game as well. Can't get the second foul shot to fall, and he missed the first one too. Embiid trying to block it on the other end. It's successful. Harris trying to lead the charge, and he loses it, though, out in transition as it's stolen away by Terry. Terry back for a 3-point shot by Javon, and that's good. Timeout called by Nick Nurse. The Sixers will use a timeout here with 3:10 left to go, and we're also going to take a timeout, too. All right, All right, we're here. What's up, Jacqueline? Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year, and hopefully you all had yourself happy holidays. Oof, I don't know what that was. All right, Sixers have the basketball back. 3 minutes left to go in this third quarter. Tobias Harris gets the inbound, and I'll try to find Embiid, and we'll have more free throws as a foul is called on Taylor. And Embiid does get fouled. They are in the bonus, so any foul from that occurs in the rest of this quarter will result in free throws. That's what Joel's going to do now at the line. First foul shot is up, and he can't hit it. He's like asking if it's a double rim or what's going on. He's like, man, I don't know what's going on. Embiid, 26 points, 12 boards, 9 apples, and 2 blocks. He does swish the second foul shot, so give the big man 27. 90 points for the Sixers, 67 for the Bulls. 2:50 left in this third quarter. Kobe White will hand it off to Javon Carter. Carter back to Williams. Carter gets it. A bounce pass inside, and we have another whistle. It'll be on Jaden Springer. So, White, Taylor, Terry, Phillips, and Carter all out there now for the Bulls. And DeMar DeRozan will actually step back in as we have another substitution. DeRozan comes in for Dalen Terry. The inbound goes to Chicago, and Terry Taylor can't make the layup over Embiid, and Embiid comes up with another rebound. He'll hand it off to Patrick Beverly. Beverly trying to find House Jr. House Jr. back to Embiid. Embiid draws the double team, goes up with a little runner, and that's good. The soft touch for the big man. 2:15 left in this third quarter, and Kobe White will pass it to DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan trying to just find Javon Carter, and the three is up and in from the far corner with a defender on him. The Sixers are in the bonus. That is a good thing that they have going for them. They're shooting 46% from downtown, and the Bulls are shooting just 21%. There's a steal by Carter on the other end off the bad pass to Embiid. The three-point shot is up, and he can't get it to go. Joel Embiid got bodied by, it was Phillips. Phillips tried to body him. Julian Phillips, that is. And Embiid will get the inbound here. It'll still be 76ers basketball. 1:40 left in this third quarter. And Patrick Beverley has it at the top of the key. He's working around the screen set by Joel. And he'll get it back. And now lose the basketball off the strip by Kobe White. Kobe White's able to try to take it to the lane on the other end. And we have a whistle on Patrick Beverley, who gets called for the reach, I believe. So Beverley lost the ball on a turnover. Kobe White was running downhill with a head of steam. And now White will inbound it to DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan tonight, 16 points, 4 boards, and 3 assists. And now he puts up a 2. No. Andre Drummond now back in for the Bulls. He doesn't get the offensive rebound, though. The Sixers actually got a defensive rebound. Here's Harris taking it on the other end. And goaltending was going to be called on the Bulls, but it still went in. It still went in. That should be another 2 points. Goaltending, and it still went in, because usually when the goaltending is called, there's no basket. They just get rewarded for how many points they put up. So that should be 4 points because he made it. Here's Embiid running downhill with a no-look pass to Harris. Harris throws it up and in. Joel Embiid with another triple-double on the season. And Harris was fouled as well. We have a timeout called. A no-look pass by Joel Embiid. You could have blindfolded them, and he still would have fouled Tobias Harris. Embiid playing chess while everybody else was playing checkers. All right, I got to blow my nose. Where are the tissues? Oh, they're right here. Okay, good. He's got a triple-double. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Slightly less snow here in Florida. What have you thought of Tobias recently? He's playing well recently, but I don't think he's a long-term solution for the Sixers. If they want to compete for a title, they're going to need another piece. All right. Let me blow my nose real quick. Give him the night off. Now he needs one more point to get his 30-point triple-double. He has to keep his 30-point double-double streak alive. That's what he has to do. So you can't take him out just yet. Can't do it just yet. You got to make sure that he gets his 30-point double-double. Agreed, hardcore. For all time for the big man to go to the bench. I want to see that 30-point double-double streak still go. He's still out there. Okay. No foul was called. I thought maybe Tobias Harris did get fouled. All right, here we go. So Carter has it. He'll try to find Andre Drummond. They just cut back so quickly, and the Sixers do get a steal. Ayo Dosunmu steps in for Kobe White. Here's Tobias Harris back to Beverley. Beverley trying to find Embiid, and that's where that's where you got to look now as Embiid tries to go up with a shot. It's blocked, though, by Andre Drummond. It's going to be a little bit tougher with him down low because he's just a big machine himself, and that's why. That was a shot that went up. That was no good by Dosunmu. Andre Drummond was like, I got you, little fella, and he sledged it home. 15 offensive boards now for the Bulls. Here's Embiid trying to go to work again against Drummond. He goes up with a shot, and he's fouled. Joel is fouled again. And with 1.3 seconds left in the third quarter, Embiid just needs one more point to keep that 30-point double-double streak alive. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It would be the 14th straight game that he would have a 30-point double-double. He puts it up and in, and he does get it. There's the 30 for the big man. 15 straight games of 30 or more points by Embiid, and 14 straight games with 30 or more points and 10 or more rebounds. The foul shot is up, and that's good too. 31 points for Embiid as the Bulls can't even get a shot off. And we end the third quarter, and we go into the final quarter of this game. Sixers up by 26 points. 98-72 is the score. And we'll be right back. I'm going to take oh, wait, no, I can't do that. It's time for our 76ers trivia question of the day. Forgot about that. My bad. I'm going to ask you a 76ers trivia question. That's a banana split. That was funny. I'm going to ask you a 76ers trivia question, okay? And if you get the question right, you'll hear this. If you get the question not right, you'll hear this. Okay. Here we go. All right. It is not, oh my gosh. Why am I forgetting his name? Larry, what's the guy's name? World Be Free. It is not World Be Free. All right. Here we go. So the question is, which 76ers player was named to the All-NBA first team for 4 consecutive seasons? From 1988 to 91. All right, I'm going to read that faster. Which 76ers player was named to the All-NBA first team for 4 consecutive seasons from 88 to 91? Lloyd Be Free. Hughes? Incorrect. Which 76ers player was named to the All-NBA first team for 4 consecutive seasons from 88 to 91? Moses Malone. Incorrect. Barkley. That's correct. Congratulations, Larry. You got the trivia question correct. Good on you. You did it. You did it. It is Charles Barkley. So from 88 to 91, he was an All-NBA first-team player for 4 consecutive seasons with the Sixers. It is Barkley. It is definitely Barkley. Larry got it right. Congratulations. I did not know that either. All right, so we start off the fourth quarter. They just cut back, and, well, we had a shot taken by the Bulls. Can't tell who hit that or who tried to hit it. But here's Tyrese Maxey as he'll hand it off to Morris Sr. Another dribble handoff to Daniel House Jr. House will try to take it to the lane, but we have a whistle. Paul Reed does come in for the Sixers as he starts off the fourth quarter. There's 11 and a half minutes left to go in this fourth quarter, so we just got started. Reminder that after the game tonight, we're going to go on to Run It Back Philly, and we're going to be going on for our post-game show. So, yes, that is correct. Ooh, I know, Barkley. That's funny. Another offensive rebound by Andre Drummond. I believe he has 10 now, which is absolutely absurd. Putting up Wilt Chamberlain types of numbers in that category. Maxey trying to take it on the other end and find his way into the lane, but we have another whistle. It'll be on the Bulls. It'll be on Terry. So the Sixers do lead it by 24 points. And there's 55 seconds underway in this fourth quarter, and Maxey got fouled as he tried to just take it to the cup. So Maxey tonight, well, nothing to sneeze at for him too. 17 points for him, 4 for 6 from 3, and 6 for 11 from the field. He does make the first foul shot, and he gives the Sixers 99 points. Terrible. No Moses, too late in his career? Yep, that is correct. That was too late. Maxey's second foul shot is good as gold, and we've reached the century mark. Bulls are almost 3/4 to the century mark. Here's Andre Drummond again on the dribble handoff to Carter. Javon Carter, that is. They'll swing it out all the way to Williams. Dosunmu now trying to go up with a little runner, and we have another offensive rebound by Andre Drummond. And then we have a foul called on Daniel House Jr. House Jr.'s like, I don't even know how I can go up against this guy. This guy's just getting rebounds left and right like it's nothing. Absolutely insane. Carter gets the inbound. He'll try to take Paul Reed to school, and he does. And Paul Reed yelling at Daniel House Jr. that he has to stay on his man as there was some miscommunication down low. 100-76. Maxey trying to take a runner over on the other end, and we have a very, very, very late whistle on the Bulls. It'll be on Terry, and Maxey will head back to the line for more foul shots. Well, see, this is the thing, all right? So, you know, you talk about Andre Drummond, and you see what he does provide a team as a backup center. This guy literally is averaging 8 rebounds per game this season, 7 points, and it's just absolutely ridiculous how much of a difference he could make as a, not even just, you know, a starting center for a championship level type of a team, but even on the bench, he could really provide a spark. So, if you need a rebound, you know who to go to. It's this guy. No rings for Charles, though. Yep. That's right. Second foul shot is good, too, by Tyrese Maxey. So, he now has 21 points. Sixers are shooting 74% from the line. They actually lead the league in foul shooting. And that doesn't really surprise a lot of people because when you have a guy like Joel Embiid who goes to the line as many times as he does and he makes 89% of his foul shots, well, you're probably going to be one of the top 5 teams in foul shooting. Bulls trying to get a layup on the other end. They can't answer. Tyrese Maxey with the rebound, outlet pass to Daniel House Jr. House Jr. goes up with a shot, and it's a block and foul called, so we'll go to the line for one more. Daniel House Jr. just knifing his way into the lane on the fast break. What a pass by Maxey out in transition. Give him now 6 assists. And Julian Phillips is the one that gets called for committing the foul. I thought maybe Phillips' feet were set. But there you go, Daniel. There you go. Embiid and DeRozan. The entire playoffs will be free throws. Exactly. That's my point, man. The and one is good by House Jr., and the Sixers have put up 105 points. They've already put up 7 in this quarter alone. So 3-point shot, that's no good by the Bulls. Javon Carter is the one that misses from triple range. 9.5 minutes left to go. Maxey wants to ISO. He puts up a 3. No, Jaden Springer gets the offensive rebound and puts it up and in. So he comes up with a loose change and converts with the 2. Carter to Terry. Terry passes it out. And he'll try to find Williams, and the layup is good as gold for Williams. 107-78 with 9:08 to go in the fourth quarter. Tyrese Maxey will hand it off to House Jr. House Jr. trying to take it to the lane. It's blocked, though. Marcus Morris Sr. trying to come up with it. He falls to the ground over at the Sixers logo. And we have another whistle as he tried to he actually tripped over Carter, it looked like. But how about Jaden Springer just doing a good job at being ready to get the offensive rebound off of Tyrese Maxey's miss. 107-78, and the Sixers, they're already in the bonus. Lots of fouls being called against the Bulls in this quarter, and we're not even 4 minutes through. We just got over 3. Morris Sr. with the first foul shot. It misses. Dalen Terry will take a seat. KJ Martin will step in for Tyrese Maxey. And I believe Dosunmu is still in there as the shooting guard. Second foul shot by Morris Sr. is good. Adama Sanogo is the one that comes in for the Bulls. So he's the backup to the backup center. No Nikola Vucevic tonight. He's out for a little bit of time. That's why Andre Drummond has been getting the start. And now we have a layup on the other end, converted by the Bulls. Reed will hand it off to Marcus Morris Sr. 8.5 minutes left to go. Here's Jaden Springer on the near wing trying to bat down a couple of defenders, and he'll try to post them up and passes it, and it's going to go into the hands of Carter. It's Carter all the way back to Taylor. Taylor gets the ball stripped, and it's battered around and stolen away by the Sixers. Springer's going to solo it, and he throws it down with a dunk. A 30-point advantage for the Sixers with 8 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. DeRozan, who's not in there, he's looking over at the sidelines as a three-point shot is good by Javon Carter. That's what he was celebrating there. He was like, there you go. They're just making 22% of their shots from beyond the arc. That's it. The Bulls. Just really trying to take a couple of defenders inside and just trying to post it up, but he gets blocked. All right, so 4 seconds left on the shot clock. 7 minutes and 38 seconds left to go in this fourth quarter. What's going on, Darth Maul? How you doing, my guy? Thanks for coming on. Let's go, Philly. Let's go, man. Sixers lead at 110-83. They're looking to get their 23rd win on the season. Springer will inbound it to Daniel House Jr. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. House Jr. with a step-back three. It's up, and it doesn't even hit the rim, and the shot clock violation is called against the Sixers. So the Sixers, they lost their first and their second game to the Bulls. They actually played the Bulls last on, it was Saturday. They lost 105-92. The first game was in Sixer land. They lost 108-104 as the layup is good by the Bulls. So, and then tonight is the last game of the season series. So the Sixers, if they somehow were to tie the Bulls would actually have the advantage because of the head-to-head record. But it's important for the Sixers to honestly win this game because they still, obviously, you want to try to compete for that number one spot in the Eastern Conference. But you also just want to make sure that you're, it's not a good message when you get swept by a team. We have a foul and a whistle called against the Bulls, and we'll have a tip-off, or a jump ball, I should say, over at the Sixers foul line. There'll be Paul Reed going up against Ayo Dosunmu. What's good, Darth, my guy? Yeah, JJ's great. You'll love this chat. They're fun. Thanks, man. Yes, you will definitely have a fun time on here when JJ is fully healthy. Right now, we're just getting back into a rhythm, so I'm just happy to be back on. Mo Bamba's two-point shot is off the mark. Mo Bamba does come in for the Sixers. They have House Jr., Bamba, Springer, Reed, and KJ Martin all out there as they lead at 110-85 with 6 minutes and 38 seconds remaining in the game. House Jr. trying to hand it off to KJ Martin, and Martin gets it intercepted by Carter. There's a three-point shot on the other end by the Bulls, and Dalen Terry can't get it to go. He can't buy a bucket, man. He's 0 for 3 from downtown and is just 1 for 6 from the field. 6:10 to go in this fourth quarter. Springer trying to size up his defender, And he'll have to try to pass it out of the double team. He'll find Mo Bamba. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Bamba with a layup. He puts it up. And we have is that a charge on Mo Bamba? I think it is. Carter. No, they're going to say it was, yep, it is a turnover. It's a turnover. And the Sixers are going to challenge this. So they take a timeout here with 6:01 left to go in the fourth quarter. And they're just 6 minutes away from sealing the deal and winning this game. Oh, you're doing good, man. Thanks, man. It's not our best tonight, but I'm just, bottom line, guys, I'm happy to be back. That's what really matters, you know. Could I have studied more? Yeah. But, you know, the most important thing is when you're in a rhythm, that's nice, but when you're out of the rhythm, you got to get back into it. And this is how we get back into it. So, it's nice. JJ can call a game. Yeah, so what we do on here, guys, if you are new to the channel, is so what we do is we call Sixers basketball, Phillies baseball, and Eagles football games on here. We do a radio-esque style of play-by-play because not a lot of people because people that come on here, they don't get cable. We can't show the games. And you know what? This is like the best alternative route that we can go to. And we can form a community on here. We can have fun. Everybody's really friendly here in the chat. And we want you guys to become members of our family too. So we really try to keep this professional because not a lot of other people on here do it like we do it. Watch parties are nice. They're great. Manning cast styles are cool. But there's always something to be said about the traditional play-by-play. A lot of people take it for granted. You know? Do I do loyalty points? I do not. You guys are all loyal. I give you all points for being here. See what I did there? Thought it was beautiful. All right, let's change this up. Sorry about that. Oh, I got to fix my hockey score again. If you just subscribed to my channel, Darth Maul, thanks so much, dude, if that was you. Appreciate it. You're the best, bro. Oh, boy. All right, let's go back here. So, yeah, that's his second triple-double of the season for Joel Embiid. And he did it in 3 quarters. That's all he needed, 3 quarters. I don't know Darwin's Ravens. I have no idea. What are loyalty points? I don't know what they are. Jaden Springer tries to intercept it on the other end, and it'll go into the hands of Terquavion Smith, who comes in for the Sixers. It was actually Ricky Council IV that steps in. So it's good to see him going out there and getting some action. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. And we have another whistle. Adama Sanogo is able to get the layup to go, and he's fouled. Gets fouled by Ricky Council IV. So Ricky Council, a kid that's 22 years old that went to Arkansas, okay, he's a rookie, was undrafted in 2023, which was this past year. And it's nice because he's been doing a very good job at the G League level for the Blue Coats. Blue Coats do not play tonight. They're off. Sixers lead at 110-87, but he's been one of those guys, along with Kenny Lofton Jr., who have really just been stepping up in the scoring department in the G League for the Sixers. 110-87. They'll swing it out towards Carter. Javon Carter, that is. Carter will try to find Williams again. Williams back to Carter. 5 seconds left on the shot clock, and we have a three-point shot that's up. And Paul Reed is the one that grabs the rebound as he takes a tumbling towards the deck, and Jaden Springer gets the ball from him. 4.5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Jaden Springer has the basketball in the near wing. He'll swing it to the top of the key to find Paul Reed. Reed trying to find Bamba down low, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be towards the far sideline. The Sixers will still retain the possession, but they'll do it with 7 seconds left on the shot clock. We're happy to have you back calling Sixers games. I'm happy to be back too, man. I really, really am. All right, so Jaden Springer will inbound it to Paul Reed. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Reed with a elbow jumper. It was contested, and it was airballed, and the Bulls come up with a rebound before the shot clock violation. Adama is the one that loses the basketball as it goes into bounds, and the Sixers will get it back. What do I think about those Eagles, man? I'll tell you this. I'm going on to talk about them tomorrow night. I'll be ranting about them. I'll leave it at that. You got to come back on tomorrow in order to get my thoughts about the Eagles. It's like when you watch the coming up on the news. It's like, oh man, like I wish that they would just talk about it, but now I gotta sit through the commercials because this is what they're gonna talk about, and I want to know what this is about. So I'm giving you a little preview of tomorrow. I hope to see you back. 3:40 left in this fourth quarter. Sixers have the basketball, and shot is up by Council the fourth, and we have a whistle. It'll be against KJ Martin, and it'll be Bulls basketball. Sixers are in the bonus. They were in the bonus with 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Now there's 3:36 left to be exact. What's up, Benbot? And JJ also interacts with us. We troll him. That is true. I troll around with you guys sometimes. I like those. Looks like they could use some of those points, says Dark. What's up, Dark? I don't think I said hi to you before. I think you did. I want to see Lofton too, man. I want to see Lofton as well. All right, 3:15 to go in the fourth quarter. Live set for 10 p.m. Or should we do it at 9:45? Let's do 10. Let's do 10. I still have a little let's do 10. I'm just going to leave it at that. He asked me if I wanted to do it at 9:45. 3:15 left to go in the fourth quarter. So here we go. Kenneth Lofton Jr. is now in for the Sixers, a guy that's 21 years old who has been really lighting it up in the G League. And now you get to see how he performs here in the last 3 minutes of this game. This is really big. So they got Ricky Council the fourth and Kenneth Lofton Jr. Lofton Jr. trying to find Springer. Springer with a near wing three. It's up and off the mark. And another rebound goes to the Bulls. This is really cool. Kenneth Lofton Jr. has come into the game for the Sixers. That's what RB just tweeted out. Oh, we love it. 2:40 left in this fourth quarter. Council, the four, trying to steal it on the other end. No. And we have a foul called as Sonogo is fouled by Mo Bamba. So the lineup out there now for the Sixers is Billy Donovan wants to call a timeout here. You have Ricky Council the fourth. You have KJ Martin, Mo Bamba, Jaden Springer, and Kenneth Lofton Jr. There we go. Yes, he is. One more like for 40. Let's do it. Cool, I'll watch that. Sounds great. Cool. Yep. All right, let me drop that link down below. What's up, Vince? How you doing, my guy? Happy New Year to you too, dude. Happy New Year to everybody on here. May all of you have a healthy and sweet new year, and may 2024 bring you all great things. Cup of tea time. Great. All right, let me drop that link again. So this is the link. Son of baseball player Kenny Lofton? No. Nope. He's not. I didn't think they'd play him. I didn't think they'd play him either, man. I didn't think they'd play him either. 110-89 with 2:36 left to go in the fourth quarter. So, in case you are just tuning in, well, the Sixers, most of their G League squad is out there right now because they have a 21-point lead with 2:36 to go in the fourth quarter. And this is the best thing that you could have asked for from the Sixers. Just go out there and just have the starters play 3 dominant quarters of basketball. Rest up in the fourth quarter. And Embiid is the one that gives you a 30-point triple-double. That's his second double-double of the season. His 15th game in a row scoring 30 or more points. And his 14th game in a row having a 30-point double-double. He's dropped a 40-point NBA game. I get it. Like it, we need another shooting big next to Embiid. Hopefully he can be it. Wait, dropped a 40-point NBA game. I get it. Who are we talking about? Embiid? I guess so. I mean, I don't know if we need another big. 110-90 is the score. The first foul shot is good by Adama Sanogo. Second foul shot, he drains that one too. Sixers lost the first 2 games of this season series against the Bulls, including Saturday's game by a score of 105-92. They have really struggled from 3 in that game. Lofton Jr. trying to go up with an elbow jumper off the dribble, and it doesn't even hit the rim. Javon Carter gets the rebound. He'll try to give it up to Dosunmu. Dosunmu inside to Adama Sanogo, and Adama Sanogo is able to get the board to go. My goodness. Yep. 110-93 is the score. And here we go. We have Lofton Jr. trying to take it to the lane, and he gets the ball stripped and stolen away by Adama Sanogo. Sanogo will hand it off to Taylor. Taylor will hand it off to Javon Carter for 3. It goes in and out, and Lofton Jr. comes up with his first NBA rebound with the Sixers. Council the fourth, out in transition, trying to find KJ Martin, who's slicing and dicing to the basket, but gets the ball stripped and it goes out of bounds. It'll still be Sixers basketball with 95 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. So, after this, we will be on Run It Back Philly, and we'll be doing a Sixers postgame show with our boy DJ Eastwood. Shout out to him, man. Hopefully I'll see you all there. I dropped the link down below. You can also just go to Run It Back Philly on YouTube and just type that in, and we'll be on at 10 o'clock. Sixers do turn it over. Javon Carter is the one that gets it for the Bulls. We'll hand it off to Taylor. Taylor back to Terry. Terry puts up a 3 Dalen Terry, that is, and can't get it. Loose change, though, is up and in by the Bulls, so 65 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. The Sixers will be back on Friday night. They'll be playing a big game against the Knicks. Hopefully we sound even better on Friday. I think we'll feel better with the 3 days off, so that'll be great. We have a 3-point shot that's up by Council the fourth, and he misses it. So it's just, it's nice to see the G League guys because they're off for a little bit of time. They're actually off until Friday. So they get to come over here and get called up to the big leagues, and they and they get some action. So that's really nice. 35 seconds left in this fourth quarter. The Sixers are up by 15. Javon Carter trying to take it right into the lane. The runner's up, no. And Adama Sanogo with the rebound and the putback. That's good. 6 rebounds for Sanogo and 8 points as well. 18 seconds left on the game clock. Shot clock not unplugged just yet. Ricky Council IV will dribble it out, and the fans give the Sixers a standing ovation as they're starting to celebrate. And Kelly Oubre Jr. very happy on the sideline. Shot clock violation called. 2.1 seconds to go, and the Bulls will just inbound it, and that's going to be the game. So the Sixers, they win this game. They still lose the regular season series to the Bulls, but they avoid a sweep. And that is the most important thing. And the other important thing is that the big man got a 30-point triple-double tonight and continues his 30-point double-double streak, which is now at 14 games. It's the second triple-double that he's had this season. And also, he has now reached 15 straight games of scoring 30 or more points. So, good game tonight by him, and great game by the Sixers, too. All right, I will be on for a post-game show with my boy DJ Eastwood, 10 o'clock p.m. All right? We're going to post the link down below again. Please head on over there. We'll be there in literally a half hour. I can get ready, and I can take a couple minutes to just regroup and all that sort of stuff. All right, I'll see you all there. Thank you again for coming on tonight. Happy to be back on, and that's the most important thing. See you guys later. All right, bye.